Delhi NCR, Delhi, Gurugram, Noida, Faridabad, Ghaziabad, is home to over 30 million people. Every year, this region pulls an enormous amount of water, land, and clean air from its surroundings. But almost none of it is coming back at the same rate. In the next 5 minutes, I'll show you exactly how much we are using, how much nature is replenishing, and what's being done, and what isn't. Let's start underground, because this is where the imbalance is most extreme. The Central Groundwater Board's own 2025 data shows Delhi's groundwater extraction rate at 92.1%, meaning the city is pumping out almost as much as nature refills every year. Of Delhi's 34 tehsils, 10 are officially overexploited and 11 are critical. Only 7 are considered safe. But step outside Delhi city limits, and the picture gets far worse. In Gurugram, groundwater extraction has been recorded as high as 212 to 213% of what's replenished annually, more than double the safe limit. Faridabad isn't far behind, at nearly 181%. Across Haryana's NCR districts, the groundwater table has dropped by an average of 5.4 meters in just 10 years. To put that in human terms, in the last decade alone, Gurugram has seen its water table decline by over 80%, and more than 250 natural water bodies in the region have dried up completely in the last 40 years. So if groundwater can't keep up, where does the rest of our water come from? Delhi Jal Board set a summer 2026 production target of just over 1,000 million gallons a day. But studies have recorded shortfalls of around 70 million gallons a day during peak summer. That gap is filled by water tankers. And the supply itself is fragile. About 40% of Delhi's water comes from the Yamuna, 25% from the Ganga, and the rest from Bakra storage. That means Delhi's water security literally depends on decisions made in neighboring states. Now here's the part most people overlook. Replenishing a water system isn't only about rainfall, it's also about what we return, cleanly, to the ground and rivers. Delhi has the capacity to treat 794 million gallons of sewage every day. But only 584 million gallons actually get treated. Over a quarter of that treatment capacity sits unused, while raw sewage keeps flowing into the Yamuna through drains that still haven't been intercepted. And the natural recharge zones that used to absorb and clean this water are disappearing. A Delhi University study found South Delhi lost nearly 97% of its wetlands between 1991 and 2021. More than 75% of the Yamuna floodplain, land that should be recharging our aquifers, has been built over instead. It's not just water and land, the air itself tells the same story of overuse without recovery. Delhi's annual average PM2.5 level routinely exceeds 90 to 100 micrograms per cubic meter. That's roughly 20 times higher than the World Health Organization's safe annual limit of just 5. On many winter days, not a single hour meets that global safety standard. There has been real improvement too. In 2025, Delhi NCR recorded its best average AQI in 8 years, helped by favorable weather and stricter enforcement. But better than before still isn't the same as safe. One more resource strain: solid waste. Delhi alone generates roughly 11,500 tons of municipal solid waste every single day. Processing capacity has never fully kept pace, which is why the Balswa, Ghazipur, and Okla landfills have grown into mountains you can see from kilometers away, some taller than nearby residential buildings. To be fair, local authorities aren't standing still. Delhi Jal Board has sanctioned 901 crore rupees to add over 51 million gallons of new sewage treatment capacity. The Delhi government approved a 9,000 crore rupee Yamuna rejuvenation plan. The municipal corporation is building 4 new waste processing plants and using biomining to shrink the landfill mountains, targeting 2028. And in Haryana, A 5,700 crore rupee groundwater response plan is now underway for the worst-hit NCR districts. There's also a genuine bright spot. Delhi's forest and tree cover has grown from about 22% to over 23% of the city's area in recent years, making it one of the greenest capital regions in the country. That green cover directly helps groundwater recharge. But targets and treated capacity mean nothing if they are not used. A quarter of Delhi's sewage treatment capacity sits idle. Deadlines for clearing landfills have already slipped once. And there's still no single authority in Delhi with real power to regulate groundwater extraction, something a recent CAG audit flagged directly. The direction has shifted, extraction rates are easing in some pockets, green cover is rising, air quality is slowly improving. But Delhi NCR is still spending faster than it's earning, environmentally. The question isn't whether we can fix this, it's whether execution can finally catch up to the plans already on paper. If this made you think differently about the city you live in, follow for more.